Hi, welcome back everyone. I would like to share with you two practical exercises that we can all play with for the next couple of weeks, especially if you are working with me as a client or in some of the groups, but anybody out there somehow resonating with this fourth way, non-duality, Buddhism. So I will explain the exercise and then I will explain what is it for. First one is very much connected to autumn, especially here in California, but almost everywhere. Autumn, suddenly we are struck by the fact that the red leaves and the green leaves and the changing of the season, and somehow it's beautiful if we are available to it. So yeah, what I noticed for myself is that going busy about a day and suddenly I'm like, whoa, yeah, it's like it acts as a shock. I'm struck by the beauty. So I would like to take this a little bit further. So the exercise is whenever you are going about a day and you notice these autumn colors, to use that as an alarm clock to remember about doing the work of being present where you are, not into the mind, not in the past and future. Slow down, be present to the totality of what's happening now, dropping thoughts, being aware of bodily energies, feeling the feet on the ground, hearing the sounds, so being fully there, fully with the present. No time traveling in some other imaginary timeline. So the exercise is, okay, whenever you see this this orange or leaves and bright yellow or orange or red, use that as an alarm clock to reinitiate being present. And first of all, bring all of yourself online. Bring all of yourself here as you look. So you are very much aware of the feet on the ground, aware of your body, the posture. No thinking necessary, letting this come in. Yeah, so just fully, instead of being fragmented, scattered, veiled, suddenly, whoop. First step. Second step is that now also divide your attention in a way that part of your attention is towards the tree, or towards Mihai now, but then a part of the attention is towards yourself. You are not totally lost in the object. You are aware of yourself as you are aware of the object. And what I mean by aware of yourself, the second attention, aware of myself, what's that supposed to mean? The deepest, ultimate self is that, whatever it is which is aware right now, the being, the I am. The I am, these are words that they point to the quality of being aware. So you're aware of the tree and it strikes you, the beauty, and you drop everything else and it's just the tree. And also you are not fully lost in the fascination in the tree, and you are using that in order to give attention to the self-attentiveness. Yeah, so it's not just being very mindful there like a tiger. Yeah, you are mindful there like a tiger, but you are a conscious Zen tiger. You are aware at the same time, giving attention to the sense of being. And then stay there as long as you can. So throughout the day, you have a few of these reminders. Yeah, use the reminder and then keep engaging in the work. Remember to, as you see the color, you will have thoughts, the commentary, associations, the name of the tree, how beautiful, all of that. So this nature commentary that is optional, and actually this is a veil. And so stay present to that tree, notice the thoughts, and don't go along with that. Just perceiving innocently while aware of yourself. Yeah? So the function of this exercise is to give a first conscious shock more. So we are present. First conscious shock is a fourth way term. Basically, we are present at the moment of the entry of perceptions and impressions. We are present to that fully, so then the impression gets more vivid. But also you're using that vividness to remember yourself, self-attentiveness. So the aim of this is to have more frequency of remembering to practice the work. Also, it's a good exercise for the emotional center, because if we are dropping the head and the labels, now this information comes in and we are touched by beauty, you know. Usually we are bored with the present, and that's why we want stimulation or we want special things. So ultimately, the ultimate satisfaction will be from conscious communion with reality. Conscious communion with reality. All right, exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is, I call it, bring awareness to this transitional walking. What I mean by that, this is different than what I usually say, to go for a walk, conscious walk, 10 minutes walking in nature, being very present, not going and daydreaming, feeling your body, feeling the feet on the ground, staying present. I'm not talking about that. Walking meditation, walking self-remembering, although that is very good. It's very good. Special time designed for that. It's nourishing, it's good for awakening. What I'm talking about is that this various moments during the day where the body goes from here to there. It goes to go somewhere, you know, from my house to the car, from the car to the meeting, from this meeting to that meeting, through a block of flats or through a large building, this going from here to the bathroom. What happens usually for this functional walking, we are not present there. Somehow the ego state of consciousness believes that this is not important, that is boring, and the ego state of consciousness has this idea that there are some special moments, you know, when I go to this special temple, or when I go to this special satsang with this teacher, or when you come to a meeting, or when you have your assigned meditation, that's special. But all of these transitional moments, they are overlooked. We are not present there. And the problem is that we miss a lot of our life. Almost all our life is that just transitioning from going from here, going there. Yeah, there's no somewhere we arrive and, you know. So the exercise is to take it as a very special, now this is very special practice time, very remembering God, remembering your full aim of awakening, remembering and bringing it to this seemingly unimportant moments. And so when you get to the car, so first of all, slow down, rather than, you know, when the ego goes fast, unconscious, always thinking about what's going to happen. So I'm not fully here because I'm going to go there and I'll be there. Yeah. So the idea is to be here now as I'm going there, and take these few seconds or a few minutes. Like today I got out of the car, I was going to some spiritual meeting where there's this beautiful temple and my teacher was there. But as I closed the door of the car, I was practicing this. I was like, wow, okay. So practicing by walking slowly, and being very present to the body walking, feeling the feet on the ground, looking around, treating this as if this is you are walking to the aisle to meet your divine groom. Yeah, look at it like that. So the key is to attend to these transitional moments. Be present to the body. Don't go in daydreaming, and slow down. Slow down. So this is an exercise to counteract this also mechanical efficiency going there. Yeah, it's almost like when I'm here. This is here. There's nowhere else. This is here, and from here to here. So catching these moments, going to a bathroom, going to the other room, to bring importance to these moments and to bring this relaxed, nourishing practice in that. Now, the benefit of this is that if you develop the habits in this way, it will take some days or some weeks and some reminders, but then you form new habits. Instead of walking mechanically, unconsciously, missing the present, you are going to walk consciously, enjoying the present. And you know, because in the fourth way, and in our day and age, our ashram is this inconspicuous, seemingly unimportant moments. This is our ashram. Also, as you are engaging in this kind of presencing, the functional transitional walking, there are some other additional exercises to, usually we use too much energy, unnecessary tension, unnecessary muscle contractions as we walk. So scan your body and really let it be as relaxed as possible. Minimum amount of effort, maximum amount of feeling, sensitivity. And as you go from the car to the place or from here to there, these functional walks, God or awakening is here. It's not some other time, somewhere else, yeah? So, and as they said in the Quran, wherever your eyes fall, there is the face of God. This tree, this breeze, this is God showing itself up, the Creator showing itself up. So this way we are more present to the Creator and we are present to the presence, that's presence to the Creator. So yeah, let's use this for the next week or so. It's really important to maybe write this down, put in a pocket. You know, what's the worth of the name if we don't remember about it, you know? So all right, thank you.